with the competition? How do things stand at quarterback?
I think going into this year, January, my assessment, Petrus he's the next guy up, and he's gonna have to earn it every day, and he's there. But I mean, it's like everybody on our roster right now. If you're there, you got to keep it there. And we didn't bother to give out a depth chart. You guys know as much as we do at this point. So that's part of the fun of it, is to find out how everybody's gonna do, how everybody's gonna react, and we've got a pretty streamlined depth chart at the quarterback position right now, with one additional player coming in with Deuce here in June. So we'll let everybody compete, but Spencer's been here 2 years. He's done a good job, I think, of grasping what it is we're doing. I can say the same thing about Alex. He hasn't been here quite as long. You can't say that about him, but I think he's done a good job paying attention, and Peyton was doing a good job too. So I would say this, I'll just interject that I think Spencer, especially in December, really, he looked like a college quarterback. He looked like a Big Ten quarterback in practice, and again, that's practice, but we do competitive stuff against each other. I was pleased with, I think all of us were pleased with what we saw, the growth he's demonstrated. He seems to have all the right attributes, and now it's a matter of him getting himself ready and going out and competing. And on one hand, you always worry about a guy that hasn't played, but I spent a lot of time thinking about things, obviously, and when it comes to football. And I think back to, we've played with a lot of first-year quarterbacks and done fine, going back to Banks, Chandler, and Tate, 3 straight years in a row. So at some point, guys got to jump in the water. And we've had a lot of first-year guys, Stanzi kind of being the exception. He won the job in October, late September, October, back in 08, I guess that would have been. So, every journey, but we'll let them all compete, and be anxious to see how they compete this spring.